Hey everybody, I am Kamasi Washington. This is my bag of Amoeba goodies, and I'm going to share it with you. My CDs kind of live in the car, my vinyl lives in the house. This is one of those albums that I only had on vinyl for years and years and years, and I always forget to get it on CD.
Zombie no go turn unless you tell him to turn. Zombie no go think unless you tell him to think. Zombie, oh zombie. Zombie, oh zombie.
He wrote this song, in protest to the corruption in his government. In retaliation for this album, they actually threw his mother off the second floor of his compound. And she ended up passing away because of that. And he still performed this song. So it kind of like is a testament to like artistic and political and just humanitarian dedication. So really important piece of music for me. I'm a huge Curtis Mayfield fan, and I just have never heard of this or seen this. Back to the World. I've heard Future Shock before.
When what we understand, this is our lesson of the chance. Everybody is a future shock.
I mean, most of my Amoeba shopping is pretty like, well, not blind, but like 10,000 albums in. I'm basically looking for stuff that either I have and have lost or that I've never heard of at all. Because I like that process of thumbing through the stacks, happening upon an album that like, oh, I never heard of that. Oh, that person played with that person? She sang that song? And then, you get something new that you never would have, even thought to get. I was over at a friend of mine's, B+'s house. He and Thelma de Freitas were telling me so much about Ed Mota. He's a Brazilian singer. And I'd heard some of his stuff. I didn't have any of his albums, so.
Já estava só, não se importava. Já estava só, sua estrada fora passada. Já estava só.
Came highly recommended from two very, very trusted sources. I was an ethnomusicology major at UCLA, and there I really got into Indonesian gamelan music. They have really cool textures, really cool rhythms. It's a really kind of interesting approach to making music. They do this thing where they'll play a ostinato, like a repeating figure. Everyone will play the same figure, but just at different speeds. And it creates all these crazy textures and these melodies, and it's really cool. I like getting gamelan music because you never really know what you're gonna get. I use my spirit when a lot of times in the world section, I have to let my soul point me in the right direction, because I have all these things that I want to get into. It's a fun process to me though. Like, sometimes you get exactly what you're looking for, sometimes you don't. And sometimes I buy records and they don't really speak to me now, and then I revisit them 3-4 years later or 3-4 months later, and all of a sudden it's like the coolest thing I ever heard. Speaking of which, I can't come to Amoeba and not get anime. Kids now have it so much easier than us because they have forums and the internet to lead them to the anime that they want to see. I remember coming to Amoeba and just buying random anime, trying to look at the pictures in the back and read the storyline. Needless to say, I got quite a few dubs, but Samurai 7's amazing, really cool. Moribito is something that I got like these young kids on the internet, and I thought it was really cool, and I've been looking for it. Basculus is something I have on DVD, but I wanted it on Blu-ray. Super dope. If you like Ninja Scroll, you really, really love Basculus. There's an Armenian classical composer named Aram Khachaturian. I have a lot of his orchestral works, so I just saw this film score that he did that looks really cool, so I'm gonna check it out. like interesting way of using like very dense harmonies with very intricate rhythms that I haven't really heard anyone else do. Gerald Wilson actually, who turned me on to R.M. Katchatonian. Max Roach, I love his work with Abbey Leakin, and I love his choral work. His use of voice and chorus was really influential for me. This is another one record I hadn't heard of, and it has Abbey Leakin and the chorus, so I had to get it. I love Jason Moran, and I did not get this record. It came out last year, but I saw them at the Playboy Jazz Festival last year. So I had been meaning to get this record because it was really, really cool. Kind of a different take on Fats Waller. Fats Waller in his day was like popular dance music, and so now it sounds like old school jazz. So he kind of made Fats Waller new again. Terry Lynn Carrington was, I came up in the Grammy in the Schools program. She used to come and like give us master classes. She was really, really cool. I loved her last Mosaic record. I believe this is Mosaic 2. Yes, this is Mosaic 2. So she won a Grammy for the last one. So I'm gonna check this one out.
What was the Grammy in the Schools program like?
It was really cool. They kind of like brought our heroes and like the people that I grew up listening to and like idolizing. They brought them for us to meet and play with, and they had a partnership with the Playboy Jazz Festival, so we got to play at the Playboy Jazz Festival in high school. I met Wayne Shorter. That's where I met Gerald Wilson, who I ended up playing with. And Dugu Chancellor and like Oscar Bashir and George Bohannon, they would all come and like, give us lessons and teach us, so it was great. It really connected the generations.
Do you still participate in it now as an artist?
I do. I actually did the Grammy camp. The kids, they performed and they created their own apps, and they had these ideas, and we were kind of like a panel to like give them ideas and feedback. It was amazing. They did like 20 new songs, like new compositions that they wrote themselves over a course of a week. It was encouraging. It was like inspiring to see these young kids, like they were really, really advanced. I have to like get my stuff together.
The kids are on your heels.
I know, they're on my heels. They're on all of our heels, like big time. This is another one of those records that I have had on vinyl for years and years and years, and has never bought a CD of it, so it's only lived at home, and I just always wanted to like, roll down the street and blast my Alice Coltrane. I'm good for that. If you ever like driving down the street and you hear someone listening to the Rite of Spring really, really loud, it's probably me, so Alice Coltrane will be bumped. The rhythm section to Wayne Shorter's current band, Adelina Perez, John Patitucci, and Brian Blade. And the connection they have with Wayne is unlike anything I've ever heard. But I'm really curious. I mean, like for me, a large part of what I really dug about the band was their connection with Wayne, so it'll be interesting to hear what they do on their own. Oh, thank you. I'm honored to be here. I've never been in the green room before. I've been hiding this one from you. I saw the giant record and I was like, wait a minute. They have bigger CDs and albums in here. I normally like shopping some vinyl too, but my process is a bit longer than the documentary process. So right. Next time I come.
Well, we look forward to having you back.
Yes, well, next week.
Sure.